do want to catch the Panzer. Someone has to play Panzer, right? Someone has to, surely. Maybe Dialer? Maybe H2O. Channel his inner RTCW. Two people. That's all that it takes for this match to get underway. And running through the lineups for the last time for Poland, we got BloodJ, Abject, Woot, H2O, Michał, Dialer, and on France we got Moose, Kiji, Quake, Uyop, Returner, and Sanji. And we are going to be getting this match underway on Adlanest. Poland to defend, France to attack. Rifle goes out. That is a lot of damage from Abject, and Team France are hurting in that main area. Little grenade, and the dynamite does get thrown. Abject is spamming as much as he can. Going to try and stop this dynamite from getting planted. That grenade, fantastic, does take down the engineer SMG. And kills flooding for Team Poland, and self kills happen for Team France. And we're going to go once again and see if Team Poland can stop Team France planting the objective. Rifle from Returner gets a kill. Uyop manages to get a kill. BloodJ and Abject replying for Team Poland. And they're going to be pushing aggressively on this side. Going to try and clear it out. Just kill Quake. Not managed to get the Gib. And 3 France members are on that side area. Dynamite does get thrown in. No engineer to arm it though. That nade, beautiful from Woot, does manage to take down Moose. Moose gets revived. Is he going to commit to this plant? He is going to commit to the plant, but he is unable to get it. Dialer with the quick shot takes him out on a full spawn. And that's quite unlucky if you're Team France. Nearly getting that dynamite down, and Team Poland somehow managed to stop you. But it looks like they are under quite a lot of pressure. BloodJ kind of last man alive, waiting for reinforcements to spawn, and he does manage to get them. Only to be taken down by Moose and a grenade from Returner to give him completely. A little bit of spam coming over the side from Returner, but not much penetration from France, because 3 members of Team Poland, make that 4, are still alive, and they still haven't managed to get the plant. And France are waiting for the reinforcements to come in, and they're going to be pushing slowly. Dynamite does go down, and the engineer does get gibbed, and there's no second NG to get the plant. Nope, there isn't, and Quake's the last man alive. Reinforcements do come in slowly, but it's a bit too late. And BloodJ with 2 nice Luger kills. He's going to try and make it 3. He doesn't. Kiji does manage to beat him. And this is looking very confident from Team Poland. Even the mine that comes out from Woot, I think that was. Engineer SMG does get revived. We are pushing a little bit aggressively. Michał, BloodJ with 2 MP40 kills. H2O with an MP40 kill. And Team Poland are getting kills all over the place. Moose is the only one that replies from Team France in that spawn. And with 7 minutes, 6 seconds left, you would have hoped, if you are Team France, you would have had this plant down by now. And the Axis self-kills do come in. And I wonder if any sort of spawn kill is going to happen. A nice nade from Sanji. Does manage to take down Abject, and Abject hasn't been revived. And I wonder if Sanji is going to push aggressively. He does manage to take down Michał, but the revive does come in on Abject, and Sanji is going to fall. And it was short-lived. A little bit of pressure, but Quake with the 3rd dynamite does get hit with the rifle. Manages to get the plant off. No, he doesn't. Abject comes in with 2 nice K4-3 kills, and he does manage to stop the plant for the 3rd time, I believe that was. Follows it up with a nice rifle off the respawn. Does manage to get taken down by Sanji, and Moose is going to be pushing a little bit aggressive. H2O, nice double kill. And Team France deciding to self-kill, except for Quake, and he is the engineer SMG, and that was a bad decision. Didn't expect the aggression from Team Poland, and that's going to cost him a full spawn. Let's see if... No, I lost him. I was going to say, see if Moose can do anything. Doesn't manage to do anything with the Panzerfaust. Did lose him for a moment. when the respawns came in, and it just seems like, I mean, you got a team playing with confidence, and that's Team Poland right now. They're just pushing aggressively. Bludgy, Woot, and Mihao just push aggressively, get the kills, clear out the remaining French members, and they're gonna respawn. Rifle, nice rifle comes in, does a lot of damage, doesn't manage to pick up the kill. France have strung a couple of kills together. Sanji getting a kill. Not able to do much because Team Poland just reply with more frags, and that is more than enough to repel this French attack.
Only 5 minutes, soldier.
And with that announcement, 5 minutes left. Returner does get a kill on a rifle, but he gets taken down quite quickly. And the dynamite does go down once more. Is it going to get armed this time? It doesn't yet. Moose does get revived. Can he get disarmed? And he's trying so hard. Revive comes in. He should be able to get this now. And he does get it. But Woot is just around the corner. Engineer SMG. And that's going to get defused straight away. And Poland are playing a fantastic defense. I do have to say. France are really, really, really struggling to get anything. And to have a hold like this on Idleness is no easy thing to do for any team. But Team Poland are managing to pull it off. And Mihao, I think he stayed out on a full spawn? No. The respawns are going to be coming through for Team Poland. Woot with the Panzerfaust does manage to pick up Moose. Gets taken down but revived quite quickly. And look like Team Poland are going to be pushing for this, and why not? You're playing this confident, you might as well go for it. Mihao opens it up with a kill onto Sanji. Uyop with 2 kills, Returner with a kill of his own, and Team France are managing to hold this unless Abject can say anything about it. He goes get the rifle onto Returner and he's going in. Pliers onto the dynamite, does self-kill. Tried a little cheeky defuse, but France didn't allow it, and 3 minutes 28 seconds. A phenomenal hold from Team Poland so far, you have to say. However, it's not over. Woot with a nice little double kill, trying to hold off Team France, and it looks like Team Poland are going to be taking an aggressive defense on the CP. Nice rifle from Abject, does manage to kill the medic, and surely he's going to follow up. He does. He actually does get that kill onto the engineer again. And very nice work from Abject and Team Poland to push aggressively on that CP. You don't really see an aggressive CP defense. And Abject catches Returner building the CP with a fine rifle. And he does manage to get the Gibbon. He follows it up with a K43 onto Uyop. Ambitious, but it pays off temporarily because Moose comes in, kills Abject, gets the CP, and the respawns from Team France are going to come in, and Team Poland are going to have to hold this document. Rifle doesn't manage to connect. And Uyop pushing in aggressively. The command post does get damaged straight away. And it is Woot, the sneaky guy, took covert ops. I'm assuming went spawn away, damages the CP. And that is not what you want to see if you're Team France. Because now they have to go and build a CP once again, and man, and that's up to them if they want to. Mihao, 2 kills, temporarily clears out the dock area. Returner, last man live, only for a little while, doesn't manage to do much with it. And 1 minute 40 seconds. I mean, still doable. You can still secure it. Where's Lipari when you need him? I'm going to have a heavy France push on the main. Dyler throws a grenade, jumps through the window, catches Kiji, med pack in hand. And he's going to come up against 2 more medics, and that's unlucky from Dyler. Very nice aim against Sanji, but he does get taken down. Woot's still on the sten, still on the covert ops. And it seems like Team France are falling all over the place at lower, and they're going to see if they can get anything. But all he's going to get is a rifle to the face from Abject. And he's going to get an MP40 to the face from Woot. And Woot's just clearing out. Playing a little bit aggressive. 44 seconds. Still can be done. Still can be done. But will it be done? I don't know. It doesn't look like it. 34 seconds. Anyone in chat know how long it takes to run the objective? Anyone? Any big brainers in chat? Because with 21 seconds left, I don't think it's possible now. And that is going to be a full hold for Team Poland. Now we've seen a few full holds these past couple of days. 2-man Panzer from Woot. No, 1-man Panzer. Returner self-killed. And that is a full hold from Team Poland. And I mean, quite a dominating performance from Team Poland. We'll have a look at the scores. Abject rifling very well. 4.3k. Standing out for Team Poland. And on the French side, it is Uyop with 4.1. And yeah, it was a very, very, very dominating defense. Very dominating defense. And whether Team France can replicate that, I'm not really sure. They might be able to. You never know. But I think that a lot of people will be thinking Adlernest was probably France's best chance to grab a map from Team Poland. But it does end in a full hold for Team Poland. And that's going to be giving them the 1-0. If Team Poland manage to beat the time, it will give them the 2-0 and they win Adlernest. And we go on to radar, but we'll see. Crazier things have happened. But we are going to be getting underway with the Team France defense on Adlernest and the Team Poland attack. And we are fight Woot covert ops. So we can see the game plan straight away. This guy's been playing CSGO. Throws the smoke. And Abject does open up for Team Poland with the rifle. And they have spotted Woot on the covert ops. Uyop does try and see if he can just stop the dynamite getting placed. And that rifle doesn't manage to get a double kill. And that's very surprising. I thought I would have got a double kill. Only manages to get the medic. Engineer still left in there. He does get taken down by Uyop and Returner. Is he going to be going for this defuse? Maybe he should be. Woot is on the side. Bloodjay's on the side as well. And Bloodjay jumps in. Returner does kill him. And he is trying to put a little bit of charge onto that dynamite. The grenade does kill him. And he does get gibbed. Under the nose of the medics. He gets gibbed. And that's going to be the dynamite. Planted. And blown. For Team Poland. And Team Poland showing exactly how you get that stage done and over with. Somehow. Woot. On the bridge. Nearly catches Returner off guard. By surprise. Ooh. H2O. Beautiful aim. Couldn't follow up on it though. And it feels like Woot's playing a bit of public here. He's just going to stick on the covert ops. He's loving the smoke strats. There you go. Smoke in the window. Do people expect this? Let's see how effective it is. Let's see. I mean, that smoke... It's not... You can still see through it. The smoke is pretty bad. Abject, 2 grand kills. Shaking up the French defense. Uyop, only Luger to hand. He's going to see if he can stop this objective. Does get Bloodjay. Can he get Woot? Woot 1v1 and Woot does end up winning it. And there's a Panzer here. What damage can be done? Rifle from Abject. Does manage to get 1 kill. 1 on full spawn. Mihal with the Panzer vaporizes himself, and that's not what you want to see if you're a Team Poland fan and if you're a Mihal fan. That's very unlucky. That's not what you want to see either. But what you do want to see is Abject just wrecking Team France with this rifle. Manages to pick up 3 kills, and Team Poland have cleared out this transmitter area, and with that, Woot is just going to transmit the objective. Very quick time, 2 minutes, 27 seconds. And Team Poland showing how to play Adlernest. And Team France taking notes. Gestor, this could be us full holding France. I know, bro. I'm actually quite gutted because I was looking forward to 2 matches. But that's quite unfortunate. I wonder if you can play them another day or not. I'm not sure, or if it's 100% a forfeit. But there we have it. We have 2-0 to Team Poland, and we're going to be going on to radar. Team France hoping the story doesn't repeat itself, because Team Poland look very strong on defense, very strong on Adler Nest there. Very strong. Let's see what it was. Uyop shining for Team France, 5.3k. And on the other side you have Abject, 5.7k for Team Poland. Trying to put me out of my job as a rifler. I dare you, bro. I dare you. But we're going to see if Team France can put up better numbers, better time than they did in Adler Nest. And they're hoping they do. And try and take radar, which will take it to a 3rd map. And Poland going to be looking to set a quick time on the attack first.
Prepare to fight.
And looking to clinch radar to take the map 4-0. But it is 2-0 to Poland right now. And we are starting radar. And it will be Poland to attack and Team France to defend. And ladies and gentlemen, we are fight indeed. I try to get the Panzer. Bloodshay does open up for Team Poland with the Panzerfaust onto Quake. And a few kills coming for Team Poland. It looks like they're going to be running as fast as they can to this main area. Bloodshay leading the way. Low HP, even lower now. Rifle in hand, comes up against Kiji, does get taken down. And this is a heavy, heavy Poland push towards the front gate. Moose, no chance. And he gets taken down straight away. And there seems to be a little bit of a last-ditch defense from Team Poland on this main area. Dynamite does go down at main. And it doesn't look like Team France can do much about this. Especially not Uyop. Bloodshay comes in with the Panzer, takes himself down, but takes Uyop with him. And Uyop electing to spawn back. And that's probably the smart thing to do with the dynamite being planted and going to blow. And it looks like Poland are committing to this main area. A couple of landmine kills from Moose. Bloodshay choosing to self-kill, and it looks like Poland might be doing a main push. And it is a main push indeed. Bloodshay and Abject with a couple of kills. Kiji replying for Team France, manages to kill one under the bridge, doesn't get revived. Uyop and Sanji follow through with 2 MP40 kills on their own. And that's going to be putting a stop to that attack, and it is indeed, because Woot's going to be running all the way to side to plant the dynamite, because the dynamite's not blown. So they have to wait for that to go through. And in the meantime, it's just going to be a little bit of a stalemate for about 25 seconds. And this is a chance for Returner to shine. Because we do have a heavy side push from Team Poland. A little bit of romance. A little bit of killing. A little bit of everything. We're going to see what Team Poland can do. H2O jumping in. Panzer in hand, and he does get boosted by the rifle, and he vaporizes himself. And you want to talk about unlucky? That is unlucky. Abject unable to connect with the rifle. Quake does manage to go down, and Team Poland are just running in, especially Bloodshay, and he does manage to get the kill onto Sanjay, and only leaves Returner. Does look to get the mine down, but H2O pushing really aggressively, manages to take him down. Can he get the gib? Doesn't decide to go for it. Does self-kill, and I wonder if this is going to be a main push. It is not. So we go back to side. Let me see. It's H2O.
Landmine spotted. Check your command map.
He did decide to go medic. He doesn't want to He might be a bit shaken by that Panzer where he panzered himself. Let's see if Abject can do anything on this. It is Dyler actually instead. Dyler with a 2-man Panzer showing H2O how it's done. And that, I'm pretty sure that was a rifle that came in. Manages to take him out straight away. And Team Poland just rush in. W key straight into the CP. CP gets blown. CP gets built. And Team Poland are going to be given that forward spawn to attack the east parts. And 8 minutes 23 seconds for them to do this. And it looks like Returner staying on a rifle. Does manage to connect on Mihao. Mihaw's going to get revived. No, he decides to tap. Bloodjay going to try a little bit of a cheeky trick jump. And the respawn made me lose his point of view. But he did make the jump. Just in case you're wondering, he made the jump. And he's proning.
Objective taken.
Doesn't matter because what... Did he make that jump by himself? It looked like he made that jump by himself. And that is the man that does the strafing for Team Poland. Manages to make the east parts jump. Pretty sure it was alone. And Team France didn't stand a chance on that part. And it looks like they're going to be trying holding this bottom area. But Dyler and Bloodjay are lurking, trying to find anyone to get on full spawn. Uyop does manage to take down Abject. Does find Dyler. Nice double headshot onto him. Takes him down. Manages to spot Bloodjay above the spawn. Gonna get a little bit of a reload. Bloodjay does manage to kill Moose. And would this nade connect? It does indeed. And that takes down H2O. The revive does come in. And they know that 2 people are up there. Another nice grenade from Uyop. And he's putting in work trying to clear out this bottom area. Does manage to take down H2O. Gonna come up against Dyler. Best sim as well. Very nice SMGing. Sanjay and Quake picking up kills for Team France as well. And a bit too much was asked from Uyop. He does manage to get taken down by H2O in that back area. And what? This man's everywhere. Gotta be careful. He's one of them guys that likes jumping around. And he gets places when he jumps around. Dyler up in the... I'm going to call it Crow's Nest. Trying to do a little bit of damage, but he gets taken down by Moose. Only temporarily. Gets revived by H2O. And it's going to be the field ops, Mihao and Dyler on the medic. Going to be causing a little bit of nuisance for Team France on that fake part. And see if H2O does manage to take down Moose. Well, nearly does. Dyler takes the kill. And it seems that Team Poland are a little bit everywhere. And Team France still holding on. 5 minutes 44 seconds. Self-kills do come in from Team France. Dyler does manage to get the revive on Mihao. Very nice medic work. And Mihao's just going to be pushing aggressively on the respawn. Does self-kill. Dyler nearly gets taken down. But he manages to survive. Like I said, 5 minutes 20 seconds left. France are managing to hold. They have stabilized their defense quite a lot. And it seems like a bit of a back push. Nope, only one. And what is causing... I think that was a full spawn for that guy on West. Just want to get a little bird's eye view. What? It's a heavy Polish push from the back of West, shall I say. And Moose, a bit too late with the revive. And Psycho, which is H2O, Bloodjay, do manage to get 2 kills. And they're pushing. They're getting the chain revives off. Dyler with some nice medic work. Bloodjay gets picked back up. Mihao gets picked back up. And there's 4 medics back of West. What? Dyler with kills. And H2O grabs the West parts. He's jumping main. There's a heavy France push. He did decide to go towards CP. And he ran into Uyop and Moose. That did kill him. I thought he was going to go main. But the call would have been to go CP. Because France did literally spawn. And Dyler's taking the objective again. He's on the bridge. He's jumping for it. He's got reinforcements. He does fall. 2-man kill from Abject. Sanjay with a kill. And Wood manages to take the parts. He's packing up all the way to the truck. And he does manage to get it. Fantastic work there from Wood. Manages to secure the parts. Salvages it. Packs up. He did get a little bit of a boost from the French defenders. And he gets boosted onto the truck. And that's going to set a 7 minutes 46th time. Or 46th second time, shall I say, for Team Poland. And damages, I mean, there's no star player for each. Abject still doing work on the rifle. Dialer chiming in as well for Team Poland. 2.5k from Kiji, doing quite well, and Uyuk with 2.3 for Team France. And at 7 minutes, I mean, it was looking good for Team France. I do have to say it was looking good, but then Team Poland decided to do, it was like a 4 or 5 man push behind West. And it was enough because Team France did end up falling and Team Poland did manage to take the objective. They did lose it, but that was enough to kind of shake Team France's defense. It was enough because Team France couldn't set back up and the objective got secured and they got taken again. And the parts did die in their main gate, but Wood manages to secure that part, and I'm pretty sure he would have secured East as well. He took East, I'm pretty sure he secured East. I didn't follow the journey. So Wood managing to secure both of the objectives for Team Poland, and Team France are going to see if they can beat 7 minutes 34 seconds. And like I said, it's doable. It's more than doable. But if Team Poland replicate any sort of defense that they had on Adler Nest, it's not going to be looking too good for Team France. But we'll see, we'll see. Lazy sold that. Score is 2-0 to Poland. I am on a 2-minute delay, so you'll get this information a little bit late. But it is 2-0 to Poland, and they've just set a 7 minute 34 second time on radar. So this could potentially be the last round of this match. We will see. If Team France manage to beat that 7 minutes 34 second time, we will go to a decider. I'm guessing. I'm pretty sure there's deciders here. I'm not sure actually. Might not go to decider. I don't know the rules. But if Team Poland managed to hold Team France here, then they will win the match 4-0.
Prepare to fight.
I mean, it doesn't look like... I'm trying to capture the soldier. There we go.
Destroy the entrances.
I'm going to open up with a Quake Panzerfaust on side, and he catches Moose in the head. But he catches Dialer on the side entrance. The strike still goes down. 2 strikes still go down. And they should surely do some damage, and they do indeed. Returner does die to Mihaus, and Mihaus going to try and get some more damage on Uyop outside. But Uyop manages to get through. And he's a lonely man. Does hear the CP getting constructed. Reinforcements do come in. Nicely timed grenade. Doesn't manage to do much. Moose with the dynamite surely will get planted.
Dynamite planted.
And it does indeed. So good start for Team France so far. Good start. I'm going to see if the door opens once more, because Uyop is waiting. Waiting. Nope, it's not going to get opened. Whoop, with a two-man kill with a grenade and a landmine. So he's doing some defending.
We destroyed the side entrance.
France do get the flag, and Team Poland are under quite a lot of pressure. Wood and H2O are going to be standing here trying to defend this main gate with a 2-man defense. Wood does self-kill, leaves H2O by himself, and he does manage to take down Moose. Nearly manages to take down Returner. Returner does manage to get the kill, and the dynamite will get planted.
Dynamite planted.
And we're waiting. Heavy defense on this side, even though it did blow. Thank you, Akila. Thank you very much. Glad you're enjoying it, brother. And I'm pretty sure Abject's also enjoying rifling. It's especially on this side. Side CP. And that landmine does a lot of work, does kill Moose. And that landmine was good enough to cause so much damage that it did shut down that side attack. Only temporarily, because the rifle is still there. And Abject is waiting with his own rifle in response. Dyler dead at the MG, only for a short amount of time. Bloodjay does get the revive. And that rifle jumped right into it. Mihao, that is very unlucky. But Kiji does manage to take down Dyler once again. And he does get revived. This could be a huge rifle. Doesn't manage to get any kills. But H2O and Bloodjay do manage to get the kills. Sanji, Moose, 2 kills of their own. And that's enough to get the CP. 5 minutes, and Team Poland are getting put under a lot of pressure. And you can say they're crumbling slightly.
Objective taken. We've stolen the East radar parts.
Got there in the end. They got the objective. They got the East. And East's going to be going all the way to CP. And me knowing what I might know, I might know that someone might be trying to get this back. And the covert ops is not the place you want this objective to be on. Or the person, I should say. And we're going to have a look. Kiji going to be making sure that the truck is clear. And it is clear. East gets secured. And ladies and gentlemen, 4 minutes, 23 seconds for Team Poland to defend the west parts. Wood, Dyler, H2O, Mihao and Dyler again chiming in. Kills for Team Poland. Annihilates that attack from Team France. And we're going to see if Team Poland can hold on for another 4 minutes. And there's a long time to hold on to west parts. Abject opting to go into the SMG. Does manage to get 2 kills. Nice little revive work coming in from France. The Gib does come in, and Quake, I don't think he managed to get that revive. And that is quite unlucky. Good gibbing, shall I say, from Team Poland. Kiji surprises Dyler, but Dyler does manage to get the kill. H2O with a kill of his own. And Uyop spawn in main. See if he can dodge this grenade. Grenade not going to do anything to him. And he's going to see if he can do anything to these guys on west. Comes up against H2O. Manages to get a nice little headshot. Another little headshot onto Woot, but was that Woot on the Panzer? Or was that an MG? This guy is multi-classing all over the place. He does take out the MG42. Returner, I'm not going to expect it. Does get taken very low. Bloodjay does get 2 kills of his own. Uyop with a kill. And Mihao taking down Uyop. I'm interested in the strats. I'm interested. Let's see. Would you expect this? Would you expect this, chat? Would you? I don't know. Team Poland are picking up kills. And it just seems like the MG42 is not even needed. Team Poland are getting more than enough kills with the SMGs. With the crossfire. And this heavy French push. It's been spotted back of east. Abject and Bloodjay are going to see if they can defend it. The crossfire from west proves even difficult before even France get to the back spawn. They managed to take down Abject. The revives are coming in. Nice aim from Returner. Sanjay does help him pick up the kill. And Returner's just going to be jumping. Medpacks in hand, straight onto West. He's going to grab the West parts. Does manage to take down Psycho, and he's going to be going all the way. I'll say all the way to the drop down and just die. And I mean, even if you did manage to get it, Woot on the MG42. I mean, you don't even expect this guy to be here, but he's there. And Team France are picking up a lot of kills, unsettling the defense of Team Poland, but only temporarily. 1 minute 35 seconds left for Team France, and they are scaring Team Poland, making this match exciting to watch. West parts have not been returned, still sitting on the edge. Abject coming in with 2 kills. Make that 3, follows up with the Luger.
Objective secured.
And it's just intense crossfire from Team Poland that seem to be taking down Team France, and they can't really, they're struggling to deal with it. H2O, Bloodjay, Woot All coming with kills. And that was a jump onto the west parts. Returner is going to try and grab it. He does grab it. And he's going to be jumping. He jumps off. Does get taken down by Dialer. 3 medics did spawn back. And the parts are pretty much on the drop down. Abject going to be returning that quicker than ever. But 39 seconds left. And we're going to see if Team France can do anything to get this objective. Quake does get the revive on Uyop. Nice aim from Abject to take him down with the Luger. And Quake grabs the parts. The respawns from Axis do come in, and he's going to be met with H2O and Dialer on the bottom of the bridge. And the kills are going to be coming in from Team France. Kiji is going to try and assist, clear out this bottom area, and he does manage to take down H2O. Parts are still there. Quake's going to be running. 13 seconds left, 12 seconds left, 11 seconds, 10. And he's going to be making it all the way. Quake jumping as fast as he can straight to the truck, and he manages to get the west parts into the truck. And that's going to win Team France radar in a nail biter. Incredible stuff. I was thinking Poland are getting put under so much pressure. And 4 minutes was a long time to hold West by yourself. But somehow, it was literally the last attack. 10 seconds left, 9 seconds left. And Team France managed to clinch a map off of Team Poland. And that is after Team Poland has such a dominating victory on Adler as well. But that's what I meant about these two maps. That's what I meant. They could go any way. And boy, has that gone any way. Whew, and we are going to go to a decider. Exciting stuff, people. Exciting stuff. Can you believe that? In case of a decider, winner of coin toss selects between last two maps via elimination system, while loser of the coin toss can select side. Huh? Winner of coin toss selects between the last two maps. So it's going to be Radar Adler again. That's a bit weird. In case of decider, winner selects between that. Okay, so alright, there's a map pool. So the way that was worded, I thought it was like, wait, Radar and Adler again. But there's a map pool, so that makes sense now. In case of decider, winner of coin toss selects between the last two maps of that map pool. So they missed that out. Via elimination system, while loser of the coin toss can select side. So there will be a decider. Bremen has been taken out by Poland. Big MG player. I know the MG didn't work out. I mean, he was doing a lot of distracting, and he did get a lot of damage and stuff. Well, not damage, but he was getting off a little bit of annoying damage. But yeah, you just can't help but think that if he was SMG there instead, it would have been a lot more useful. But we're gonna go supply, and I like it. A map like Radar, a map like Adlerness, and then we're gonna go to supply. And in the little friendly that they had before this offie, supply went horribly wrong for France. On defense, they let through. Sanji spawned back as an engineer, made CP. And then when he came to go through the doors, he let through a Poland covert ops and a Poland engineer. Out of all the people you can let through, you accidentally let through the covert ops and the engineer. So Team Poland went, destroyed the CP, made the CP. They spawned at CP, destroyed Depot Gate, destroyed East, and destroyed West. And there was only 2 minutes gone in the game. I've never seen it before, but let's hope that they don't replicate that. And I think Sanji would have learned his lesson, and I'm pretty glad I'm sure that he's glad that it happened in that friendly and not in this official. So he's going to be very, very aware to not make that mistake again. But it looks like Team France are going to be attacking potentially. Yep, everyone's readying up. So it is going to be Team France on the attack on supply. The decider. 2-2 currently. The scores are 2-2 and this is the decider. Crazy stuff, crazy stuff. Gonna have some water. Make sure you guys have a sip of water as well. Gotta stay hydrated. And ladies and gentlemen, the final map of today, unless it's a double 4 hold. I mean, unless it's a double 4 hold. But we'll see. We're going to be starting off on supply. France to attack, Poland to defend. And we're going to see how this is going to go. Rifle from Abject takes returner very low. And Poland are going to be pushing aggressive. Are on a very short spawn time. Mihao does manage to pick up 2 kills before the self kill. Command post gets made for the Team Poland Axis side. Nice rifle, gonna pop Sanji out the wall. Not managed to kill him. Nice Panzerfaust from Moose. Does manage to take down Mihao. And that is one of the medics lower gone. H2O with a nice double kill grenade. And Team Poland getting kills all over the place. Bloodgy with MP40. H2O with another MP40 kill. And they're gonna be pushing a little bit aggressively before the respawns. And the respawns do come in. Dialer with a nice triple kill, 2-man artillery, follows out with an MP40. Does get killed by Quake's grenade though. Rifle from returner, not going to connect. And solid defense from Team Poland just yet. And as Team France have made their way to this rock. But that's going to be very short-lived because the grenade that was waiting there does take down Moose. And Team Poland are asserting their dominance that they had on Adler Nest. And they're asserting it very hard so far. Ooh, nearly tripped the landmine. Abject was about to be a very angry man. But we'll catch someone from Team Poland, see how Abject's doing on the rifle. I'm going to be judging him silently. But the landmine does get tripped up top, and I wonder if that's allowed anyone in. And it has allowed Kiji in, only temporarily, because Abject does manage to take him down. But Team France are managing to make their way onto the middle, only very temporarily, because Abject does manage to get 2 kills, but Quake can get the Dyna down, but he doesn't manage to arm it, and Returner unable to follow up and arm the dynamite as well, and that's very unlucky for Team France. Getting a dynamite there would have been very nice, but they're unable to do so. Nice grenade from Quake, causing issues from that tunnel area. Getting a couple of kills. He's always picking up grenade kills, but Dialer fishes him out, puts him on a full spawn, gives him the gib. We're going to see if Team France can do anything. Nothing for that spawn. Abject with a rifle kill. Wood with the MP40. And Kiji does receive an Abject rifle. And he dies for his troubles. And it does seem like business as usual for Team Poland. H2O holding the lower defense. Railing the France medics up top. So the score is 2-2. Someone already said it in chat. Thank you, Visray. I'm on a bit of delay, so it'll come through like 2 minutes later. But it is 2-2. This is the decider. This is the first round of the decider. And Poland looking quite strong so far. 4 minutes, well, 3.5 minutes or so gone. And France have managed to get in a couple of times, so it's not looked amazing for Poland, but they are still looking strong. They managed to clear out anyone that gets in, anyone that gets on the ledge. So, I mean, it's one of those maps where a team can hold flag for a very long time, but once they lose flag, they can lose CP, they can lose the gate. It kind of snowballs on them. So you can't write this match off just yet, but we'll have a look. So you got Sanjay, Moose, and Kiji going top. Returner on the rifle at the door, at the wall. Sorry. We got Uyup and Quake at the tunnel area. Mihao, and it is H2O that's lagged out. It is on a long spawn as well, so if he has to reconnect, which I'm pretty sure is looking like it, that's going to be 1 medic less for Team Poland and 1 medic less for Wood. But standard so far. And it does look like he's going to have to reconnect. So that is H2O on a long spawn. And I wonder if Abject is alive on the rifle or not. He is. So, 6v5 for the next 18 seconds. And we'll see if France can take advantage of the unfortunate timeout. But with that, we are going to be getting underway. Woot does manage to get a landmine kill. Abject follows up with the rifle. Sanjay and Uyup coming with 2 kills. Sanjay with 1, Uyup with 2. And Kiji couldn't click on the engineer, but he tried to get the revive. Uyup does come running in, does manage to get the double revive. And Wood does fall. He does get revived. Nice medic work from H2O. H2O does end up picking a kill. And like I said, so France do end up getting in, but it's only very temporary because Team Poland just come out and they reclaim it. Dyler, sneaky stuff on his belly in the cave. There's a lot of damage to Uyup, but that grenade will completely finish him off. And the self-kill comes in for Team Poland. Returner going to opt to stay out on a full spawn. See if he can do anything. That nade, nice nade. That ends up getting the gib onto Woot. And that's the NGSMG on the full spawn for Team Poland. And Quake still picking up grenade kills. And again, very efficient, to say the least. Do I have a bracket for this cup? I don't personally, but there's... I don't know if someone could paste the link or not, but I don't have any commands for it. There is a link. There is a link. There is a link somewhere. But if you go on Crossfire, if you know crossfire.nu, and look at the Nations Cup news post, you'll be able to find some information there. And Kiji, nice little kill onto Bludgy. He's going to get Dyla Artillery. That's going to give him, but he's going to manage to respawn. What? Let's get the landmine down. Moose unable to do anything with it. Tries a little sneak attack. Uyup with a nice Thompson kill. Returner does manage to kill Woot, only temporarily. He does get revived. And I don't think anyone got through. Team Poland were running upstairs just in case, but no one from Team France was through. Artillery coming in, a huge 3-man artillery, and I was wondering, that was a very late push. They were a little bit slow, and that artillery from Dyler, nice little 3-man artillery. And it looks like we're getting kind of a replica of Adler Nest. Team Poland holding Team France quite comfortably. Sanji, a nice double kill. But Abject's rifle is going to remove him from that spawn. And his rifle is going to remove him again from that spawn. Not going to be getting picked up. And 8 minutes, 25 seconds. Nice grenade from Returner. Does manage to get the kill onto Abject. He's going to see if he could do any more damage. And he does get blocked. That's very unfortunate. And he thought he made it in, but there was H2O. Last standing medic at the bottom. Staying alive just in case. Michał, Wood, 2 MP40 kills. Coming for Team Poland. Dyler adds 2 more. And Quake with another grenade. I mean, you want to talk about consistency, and that man with a grenade is a definition of consistency. So is Abject with the rifle. Does manage to find one. Dyler follows up. A few kills coming for Team France. Kiju with 2. Moose with the Colt 45. And there's the bracket. Thank you, Aniki, for the link. Rough spawn time. It isn't. I mean, it is. It's very favourable. It's very favourable to Team Poland because now Team France have spawned. Team Poland have a few seconds till they respawn, so they would just push out, cause as much damage, potentially even full spawns for Team France before self-killing. So Team Poland have won the spawn timer lottery, and that Panzerfaust, nice one from Moose, does manage to kill Wood, and that was a Gib as well. So the NGSG is not there, and that includes the spam that he will provide. And I say spam, Dyler's managed to make his way through the cave, and he's going to be back raping. Fantastic aim. I mean, it is a back rape, but he does take down 2. Michał takes down 2 of his own, and 6 minutes 39 seconds is looking on the verge of a full hold, and Abject's kind of reinforced that point with a nice 2-man rifle off the spawn. Bludgy and Michał with 2 kills, and Team Poland are completely dominant, completely in control. And with 6 minutes left, you are thinking that it is going to be a full hold unless France pull off some spectacular series of events. You know, it's hard to see it because a lot of Team Poland kills coming in. This kill feed is just full of Team Poland, and Team France are struggling. And they keep struggling if Abject keeps getting these 2-man rifles off the spawn. But they managed to make their way in. Wood does get gibbed. No, he doesn't. He does get killed though. And H2O with the speedy revive. Bloodjade does get caught out, needle in hand. He does end up falling. And Wood's going to end up clearing out the last 2 people there, which were Moose and Returner. Kiji finds his way through the middle. And Abject follows him, does take him down, and with that action, it keeps the flag for Team Poland. And that could have been the glimmer of hope that Team France were looking for. It could have been the glimmer of hope. Quake, grenade kill once again. Returner with the rifle. Uyop with a Tom's kill of his own, but H2O comes in with 2. And Quake caught with a grenade in hand. Going to be taken down by Dyler, and Dyler's going to be pushing very aggressively. 6 seconds left till spawn. Not a huge consequence. Nice 2-man grenade from Wood, and that secures that bottom area. Makes it safe for Team Poland to come back down. Moose unable to get the revive. That's very unlucky. Adler was full hold yet. Poland did end up full holding Team France on Adler Nest. And it looks like it's going the same way for supply. And I would pretty much say it's guaranteed at this point. I wouldn't say that Team France would be able to take this from here on out. But even if Team Poland full hold Team France here, Team France can still salvage the match and reply with a full hold of their own. Just bear that in mind. They can. Whether they will, it doesn't look likely, but they can. And finally, the flag has been claimed by Team France, and the Dynamites are going to go down. 3 minutes, 34 seconds. Still doable. And when I say doable, I mean that they have to literally kill Team Poland flawlessly. Spawn after spawn. While escorting the truck, while planting the gate, and building the controls. And all that good stuff. Can they do it though? I'm not really sure. Is it likely? No. But
We destroyed the main entrance.
I don't know what the but is.
Struck the command post. Truck is past the
Nade
first barrier.
flying in. Quake does get caught on the ledge. And Abject does pick up that kill. Follows up with a rifle kill. Tries to follow up with another one. Does follow up with a K43. And Michał and Work going to be chiming in for Team Poland. Getting a couple of kills of their own. And H2O finds himself on top of CP. Falls. Hurts his ankles a little bit. And this is a deadly crossfire from Team Poland. Dialer with 2. H2O with 2. Make it 3 for H2O. And Team France are going to be full held on supply. Which will make it 3-2 for Team Poland. And they are going to try a little bit of a cave push. Gets shut down very aggressively. Dialer, Michał. And Abject.
There are only 2 minutes.
Making sure that cave push gets shut down. And another landmine is going to be coming out. So like I was saying, 3-2 for Team Poland. 3-2. And France can make it 3-3 if they full hold Team Poland.
Landmine spotted. Check your command map.
And I mean, why the hell not? I want to see it. I want to see it happen. Let's take it to a 4th map. Team Poland very dominant, very, very dominant on this defense. Dialer coming in with a lot of kills, playing that FOPS. Playing the field ops very, very effectively. And playing it well for Team Poland. Picking up multi-kills all over the place. I mean, everyone's having a good game. I can't even single out one person. Abject's rifling really well. And H2O is getting a lot of kills, a lot of double kills, triple kills. It's all an individual effort from Team Poland. And it's enough to give Team Poland the full hold on the supply. Place your bets. Will France full hold Team Poland? Will it happen? And Dialer top fragging. Not surprising, because he was picking up a hell of a lot of kills. And we'll see 7k for Dialer, 48 kills. 6.7k for Abject with 45 kills. And on the French side, you do have Uyop with 5.1k. Standout member for Team France. But it's not enough. I'm surprised France didn't opt for leaving Frostbite up for a chance of a volatile map. Seems like this style of map suits Poland more. I agree. I kind of zoned out on the map picks. I kind of zoned out on the map picks, but I don't know what Team France eliminated. And I would have thought that, yeah, you would leave something like Frostbite up. Something like a, I don't want to say it, but like a lotto map, you know? Like Adler Nest, like Radar to an extent. But yeah, you would think that France is. I mean, you would think that Supply is not a map that you would want to play against Poland if you're France. I would have personally went for something that you could kind of snatch and grab, like Adler Nest, like Radar, which would be Frostbite, yeah. Although they did get full held on Adler Nest, so who knows? Who knows? Who knows? But we are going to be getting this final round underway potentially. Team France have to full hold. They have to give Poland that full hold if they want to take this to a fourth map. 3-2 to Team Poland right now. And Dyler, Panzer in hand in a moment. He's got a Colt in hand now. Now he's got a knife. Michał, boost me please. Gets the old boost. And he's going to be having a look. A lot of Team France kills coming in. 5 to be exact. And that's going to annihilate Team Poland's attack. And Dyler, with the Panzerfaust, doesn't manage to get anyone. Not even no XP. So he didn't even hit anyone with that Panzer, I'm pretty sure. But will they know that he's up at this rock? And he's been running in with the grenade. Does manage to get a grenade kill onto Returner. And they're completely unaware that this guy's here. Throws another grenade. They are aware now because he's going to get killed. Is he going to get revived? No, he doesn't. Michał falls off. But Bloodjade does manage to get the dynamite down. But he does get killed with a fadeaway grenade from Quake. Quake continuing his grenade frenzy. And Team Poland have managed to make their way through. A little bit of disorganized stuff from Team France. Quake did spawn at the flag. Everyone else spawned back. And this potential full hold is not looking too great for Team France. Returner with the rifle kill, Sanji with the MP40, and Moose with the artillery. Gonna give France a little bit of a chance to catch their breath. But that rifle is trying to stop them catching their breath. And it looks like Team Poland are going to be making their way across the main, and Bloodjay manages to get a kill. Michał and H2O all coming with kills of their own. And they're going to reclaim, well, I say reclaim, they're going to take over the CP area and wait for the covert ops when they decide to have one. In 2 seconds they might. And they do. What? With the Covey. I'm going to destroy that CP, give that engineer a chance to build it for the Team Poland side. It's going to give them that forward spawn. A little bit more of a forward spawn. And the Team Poland snowball is in full effect. Nice rifle from Abject. Does manage to take down Quake. Fires it for the east stairs. Doesn't manage to get anyone with that. And Team France kind of trickling down west stairs. Returner does die and he does get gibbed. And the call would have been made that there's a lot west. Abject thinking about where he wants to fire this rifle. East tower, maybe? Nope. He's going for the little trick shot. Doesn't manage to get a kill this time. Goes for back of east. Doesn't manage to get it that time. Whoop, with a little bit of a trick jump. Panzerfaust comes in. Nice one onto Uyop. And that's the person you probably want to take out with your Panzer if you're on Team Poland. And it looks like Team France is struggling to hold off Team Poland because the truck's just making its way all the way in. Dyler does eventually get taken down on the truck. And 11 minutes 25 seconds left, looking very bleak for Team France to try and salvage this match. Quake with an MP40 kill, and that is Dyler jumping over east. Does kick down one, but he gets taken down by Moose. And Uyup comes in with 2 kills on his own. Moose landmine before the artillery. Oh, just about. And I think that's someone else that jumped in east. I think Bloodjay's gone up. He has gone up. He's just made his way through and he's throwing grenades. Because he's pretty sure someone's trading him. And I think it's Uyop that's coming behind him. Uyop gets caught off guard. He couldn't turn around quick enough. And Bloodjay with a nice double kill takes Uyop. Headshots Returner. And he's going to build this carrying controls. Realizes the truck's not there. So he's going to have to hang around for a little bit. The truck will be there momentarily. Bludgy waiting, just pressing the button. He's just headbutting it.
First gold crate.
Eventually it works, and the gold is going to be going into the back of the truck. 10 minutes 20 seconds left for Team France to pull out a miracle, and a 10-minute time
They have secured the first gold crate.
to defend a truck. Out of all things, I don't think has been done. I'm just going to say, I don't think it's been done. How can you defend a truck for 10 minutes? But we'll see. H2O. I was going to say channeling his RTCW Panzer, but he's channeling his RTCW Flamethrower instead. And he's going to see if he can do a lot of damage with this, because finds Returner, does manage to take him down with the Flamethrower. And this is 2K20 strats. 2K20 strats. Dialer with 2 MP40 kills. Doesn't manage to find anyone with that burst of flames. And he's just running around with the flamethrower. I mean, Jmod? What? But France have managed to clear the poles off of the truck for now. And don't tell me you got a flamethrower again. He has got a flamethrower again. And he does get caught by Moose. Moose doesn't like the flames. He's a little bit allergic to them. What's going to catch Quake off guard? Takes his MP40 as a little trophy. Return. Nice little double kill. I didn't see that. Don't worry about it. We didn't see that. And then he picks up the flamethrower that was laying on the ground after the Panzer. And I want to see how much damage he did. Not a lot. Does get taken down. Blood J manages to revenge him, and he's gonna get picked up. No, he's not. And it just seems like a little bit of a fun time now for Team Poland. They're having their fun with it a little bit. Or Abject says it's time, fun time's over. I guess a nice little 2 quick man grand. Gonna get the rifle kill. Grenade does manage to get a 2-man off the spawn kill. And we'll respawn. Mihao with 2 kills of his own on the Thompson. Dialer with a Thompson kill. And we're back at it with the flamethrower. Like a true psycho. I mean, he's burning himself. He does manage to get a second kill onto Quake with the flamethrower. But he gets taken down by Uyop. And Uyop's having none of it. But the truck, slowly but surely, is making its way. And a little bit of firework display from H2O. And with 7 minutes left, it's going to be a dominant victory for Team Poland onto supply. And with that victory on supply, they will take the match 4-2. And I mean, at times it looked like Team Poland were a bit shaky.